Week, the man who was claiming he wants an opportunity at the goal, so that division is really hotting up.
Oh, the trick slap. I mean, he had an uppercut that lifted him off his feet, and then the trick slap, and now just beating down Carmelo Hayes.
The potential knockout trick slap right to the jaw, and Melo's barely moved since. Referee Charles Robinson might want to get in there and check. Melo is still compos mentis.
Oh, he's looking to continue the whoop that stomps, but Melo locks him up.
Yeah, what have we seen from Melo time and time again, especially during that US Championship Open Challenge era his. Simply no quit and no writing him off.
Well, that Open Challenge and that stretch of matches that Hayes put forth, it was so impressive. Oh, wow. Look at Trick Williams.
Trick Williams just built like an action figure.
Melo, shoulders down.
Carmelo Hayes, the maneuverability of a cat. Incredible reflexes.
I was looking for the springboard, but instead, yeah, tricky bookend.
That's part of the problem for Carmelo Hayes. Trick Williams knows all of his moves only too well. Stood at ringside for his entire run in NXT, and that's why he was able to sidestep that and reply with that Uranagi that has knocked the wind out of Carmelo Hayes.
Side by side for a couple years through 2023, when Hayes had that reign as NXT champion and Trick was new to the scene, was acting as his heavy, his enforcer, his hype man. And then a somewhat acrimonious breakup, and now, as you mentioned, in recent months, the U.S. Championship, both men have had it, but it's been undeniable what really the last month plus with that man, Lil Yachty by Trick's side, has been this tidal wave of energy for Trick Williams.
Williams has got the industry excited in ways we haven't seen in quite some time. Just put him on camera, give him a mic, give him a match, it works. Simple as that. Just a natural-born star, and you simply cannot stop the momentum with these kind of abilities.
And you have heard the way crowds all over the country have reacted to him.
And I've no doubt that will continue around the world when we go on our travels starting next week.
SmackDown will be in Barcelona next week, and then it is Clash in Italy. 9 days away from that loaded premium live event that'll be streaming on the ESPN app. The full countdown show, plus the first hour of the main card, will be on ESPN, ESPN1. Oh boy.
I was playing a little possum there. Was Carmelo Hayes completely baiting?
Did he ever scout that, read that properly? And now Melo, is he set for takeoff here? But instead, Lil Yachty to his aid. Melo and Trick Williams from Lexington. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes right here on Friday Night SmackDown from Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. You know the recent history between these two. You know the long arc history going all the way back to NXT. And Melo, who says, Trick cost me the U.S. title weeks before WrestleMania. Of course, WrestleMania ended up being a massive spotlight moment for Trick Willie.
And Carmelo Hayes has done a hell of a job with his superior movement so far in this one, but now it's the power game of Trick Williams that is coming to the fore, completely grounding Carmelo Hayes and squeezing the life out of his jugular.
And you can hear this crowd, this massive crowd here at Rupp Arena with the Let's Go Melo chant. They've been chanting whoop that Trick and let's go Melo.
Well, Carmelo Hayes really needs a victory here if he wants to earn himself a future championship opportunity at some point. A loss simply will not do for the former champ.
Back and forth they go, center of the ring.
And that has to favor Trick Williams, you would think. Much more range, much more power, but Carmelo Hayes once again a step ahead here.
Oh, a jumping neck breaker.
And Trick Williams with that championship endurance.
Oh, it looks like Ricky Saints is ringside.
Ricky Saints has been saying he wants a championship opportunity, but lost to Carmelo Hayes last week.
For first 48 for a moment, both was Melo.
Competitors trying their best to ignore Ricky Saints, who bizarrely has showed up at ringside here, not quite sure why.
He's caught the attention of both men. Oh, what a springboard! As Ricky Saints looks on.
The Saints does not look impressed by any of this, but right now the match continuing. Both men going in for the kill.
Dirty Diana to put it away. And Trick Williams survives it, getting that left shoulder up as Melo looks over and sees Ricky Saints.
Focus on the match. Hey, don't miss. Don't miss. Focus on the match right there. Do it right here. Come on.
Focus on the match was the message from Ricky Saints. A little difficult to do that with Saints prowling the ringside area, but Melo back to business now.
And Melo says, you remember last week? They went back and forth. And Melo got the best of both. A pop-up uppercut from Trick Williams.
Both men now going shot for shot, hold for hold.
Was looking to deliver another kick.
Suck it in.
Williams covered up for just a moment. Oh, man! Melo laid out and somehow finds the energy to survive.
Breathing heavily, clearly fatigued now as Trick Williams thought that was the money shot right there to put this one away. Not quite enough against Carmelo Hayes. But even Trick Williams acutely aware of our friend Ricky Saints lurking at ringside.
No, that trick cyclone wasn't enough, but perhaps the trick shot will be. He's looking to line him up. Oh, what an incredible counter. First 48 by Melo.
And frustration abounding for both men in the ring. Have had their opportunities to win this. And looking on with a scowl still is Ricky Saints. Look at the connection here with his first 48. Just as Trick Williams saw his name up in lights with a trick shot denied by Carmelo Hayes.
And look at the effect on Williams. And you know if Hayes goes up top, this could be over, Wade.
We've got to keep an eye on Lil Yachty, an eye on Ricky Saints, and an eye on his opponent here, and wait up.
Oh, and that's the case with Saints. And with that distraction, enough for Williams.
Nice uppercut there, but it was the distraction from Saints, and hold on.
Right there.
Trick Williams wanted nothing to do with Saints either.
Now Saints up on the apron. Oh, he gets rolled up. The ref is distracted. The ref is dealing with Ricky Saints.
Melo arguably had it won right there.
Trick shot and a big one.
Here is your winner, the United States champion, Trick Williams!
Well, I'm not quite sure what Ricky Saints' motivations were here, but he sowed chaos in this match and ultimately ended up costing Carmelo Hayes. I don't think he'll get a thank you from the champ, Trick Williams, but there may be consequences in the future from Hayes. Take another look at this. First of all, jaw jacking, distracting the referee when Melo with the roll-up certainly had at least a 3 count on that one. And then amidst that distraction, Trick Williams with the trick shot. That connects with anyone. It's a 3 count. And the champ goes home a happy man tonight.
Melo says Trick cost him the U.S. title before Mania. Well, Ricky Saints just cost him there.